Hey there guys, Steve here from Coils and Coins Detecting. Welcome down to the beach. We've had some pretty ordinary weather here in Tassie. It's been raining and blowing a gale, and I thought I'd come down to a local beach. It's not far from the city here, which I think has been quite heavily affected by the tides. You can see some heavy erosion along the edge there. Quite a bit of sand's been stripped away, and my hope is that I'll find some old stuff here today. Some old coins, maybe some old jewellery, bits and pieces. This is a very, very heavily trafficked beach. It's been detected many times. People have found all kinds of cool stuff here over the years. Can't say I've found too much here over the years. Bits and pieces, a few coins. Nothing really to note. No jewellery. A few old Death Decimal coins is about the best I've done. So we'll give it a go. The weather's a bit patchy still. You can see there on the mountain, rain coming through. It's pretty normal at the moment. It's just so unsettled. But we'll take advantage of the little bit of blue sky we've got, see what we can find. I've got the Manticore, I've got the sensitivity cranked up to 24. I'm in Beach General, and I haven't really tweaked much else other than my tones, which I've set to mimic the Equinox 800 tones. I have got a video on that, actually, setting that up if you're interested. So that's about the only change. Everything else is default. All right. Enough jibber jabber, let's get into it, see if we can find some cool stuff. I've got a bit of a deep patchy signal, and I've just dug this out, and that is a really old bullet. It's got the hollow end on it. No rings on this, but pretty sure that's an old bullet, and that goes back a long way, probably late 1800s, early 1900s, so that's pretty cool. I've actually moved to a different beach, and as you can see, there's a bit of a cut on this one. So we'll work the cut up and down a bit, see if we can find some more deep targets in this area where the sand's been stripped away. That's encouraging first find. Let's keep on going. Well, the weather's not getting any better. It's getting windier. There's a bit of a shower coming through, but we'll keep on going for the moment. I've got this one somewhere here. It's on the non-ferrous line. Very patchy though. Somewhere about there. With the pinpointer, as you get down to the wet sand, you have to ground balance it by pressing the button once, and that'll ground balance it or desensitize it. Perhaps as more accurate description of what's going on. And I think very deep target down there. Maybe we can get to it, maybe we can't. Just check it with the detector, because it is quite deep. No, it's already out. That's good. And it's over here somewhere. Have we got something interesting? Well, we've got a circular thing. I'm not going to say it's a ring. Not a piece of jewellery type ring anyway. Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, actually it might be. It's very thin. I wonder if it's silver. Kind of got a braided pattern on it, but it's very thin. Almost looks like junk. Check that one out later. Maybe it's some jewellery. I'll let you know in the comments down below once I get home, clean it up, have a closer look, see what we get. Alright, let's keep working this area. Well, another target only a few metres from the last one. Just here somewhere, if I can find it again. Maybe a 60, high 50s, 60. A bit patchy, but just there. Definitely worth checking out. I think any targets in this area are going to be worth checking out based on what I just found there. Deep lead and maybe a little silver ring. Let's check this one. Okay, not down too much further. Could we get ourselves an old coin or something? It's out. Look guys, that, I'll just turn my pinpointer off. That is a coin. And it was deep. And I think maybe it's a Australian threepence. It looks old. Very thin. Yeah, it is. Coat of arms. It's Australian threepence. Well, that's pretty cool. That's not a bad find on this beach at all. Can't quite see. Might be George V, I think. But that's 92.5% silver. Australian threepence. Just see the date, 1910, I think it is. Just see it. See the coat of arms there. All right. Well, that's very promising. Let's keep working this area. Looks to me like there could be some good stuff here after these storms, which have cleared off quite a bit of sand from this particular area. So, on another deep iffy one. Didn't really record it. Didn't record the live dig. Looks like a 1 cent piece. That's down quite deep, and it's not far from these other targets that I found. Just there, all kind of in a cluster. 1 cent. Okay, let's keep working the area. Well, this one was pretty obvious. It was down pretty deep still. It's an old car key. Looks like it might be from a Toyota. I saw a Toyota on it. Yeah, that's been lost a long time ago. It's green from the corrosion. Alright, we'll keep working the area. There's still more stuff here, I'm sure. Hopefully some more old coins. Maybe even a cheeky piece of jewellery. Gold jewellery would be nice. Let's keep going. Here's one of the strongest signals I've had. About a 52, 53. About there. Doesn't sound huge, but could be bigger than a coin, not sure. We'll know in a minute. It's only 3 bars, so not quite as deep as some of the others have been. Well, it's certainly not sounding as good. Okay. Alright guys, it took some convincing, but it's right there. Whatever it is. It's green. Oh, cool. I think we've got a badge or something. We have got a badge. Well, it's very crusty. Better not rub it too much, it might just all fall apart. It's definitely a badge. I'll go and clean it up in the water, come back and show you what it looks like. Well guys, I can't really make out what it's got written on it at this point, but it's definitely a badge. It's copper based. Looks like, originally when I found it I thought a rising sun type badge of some sort, but I mean it could definitely be Anzac related or military related, or remembering, some sort of remembrance badge possibly. I don't know. I'll clean it up a bit more, show you guys some more detail, and I'll subtitle it once I work out what it is, but that is pretty cool. You can see there where the loops are, still there, both loops. It's definitely copper or copper based. It does have some writing across the top or the bottom. I might go that way, across the bottom. I think I can read the word service. So definitely military or remembrance type badge. That's pretty cool. That was really obvious. Fairly deep. The Manticore nailed it. Right, now the sun's cracking through and it's turning into a really nice day for a change. Let's take advantage, see what else we can get. That is a pretty cool little find. Well, even though this target is quite a low one, it's a pretty clear target. And I don't mind digging those. Sometimes they can be small pieces of jewellery, especially gold. If it's gold, it'll ring up very low like that. Silver, not so much. Silver's generally higher, but happy to dig these up around the 18 to 20 range, or even up to 30. On the beach, you pretty much dig up everything, right? Anyway, but some people might discriminate out those low numbers, but I generally include them. Something there. Could also be, of course, our friend, the 5-cent piece, which also rings up around 18, 19. Well, it's out. Let's see what we got. That's a coin, so it's going to be our 5-cent friend. Yep. Definitely not silver. Ringing up too low. 5 cents. I think there was another one just next to it, so I'll get that one as well. I'll keep working along the edge here. Well, I should have recorded that one, but I didn't. And that hole is 1.5 feet deep, I reckon. And I've got a coin. That has been down there a hell of a long time. And at this point, I don't know what it is. But it looks silver. From the little bit I can see coming through, it's a shilling size coin. So that could be what it is. Let's give it a little bit of a rub. I think it is a shilling, you know. What's it reading on the Manticore? I think it was coming up like at a 50. It's quite a clear 65 now. But that was down very, very deep. That is a shilling. The only question is, how old is it? It's going to take some serious, serious cleaning to identify that. Sometimes these coins clean up better than you think. Just trying to see if I can spot anything. Could be a ram's head shilling, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Let's clean it up, and I'll subtitle down below what we found. That's pretty cool. On the beach that's been hammered. A nice little 30 target just here. I think I'll investigate that one. I've just been, to be honest, I've just been investigating anything that sounded like anything, rather than being picky about what the signal looks like or sounds like. If it's repeatable, I'm just digging it up. Not very scientific, I know, but when I've done that, I've found coins and stuff that I might not otherwise have found, so it's worth doing. It's out over there. Something's out. What on earth is that? Well, that's it. Looks like a little bling earring or something, maybe. Look at that. Bit of jewellery. It's only rubbish. Bit of bling. That's tiny. The Manticore heard it. See if there's anything else in that hole. That's pretty impressive though. Cool. Interesting one here, guys. 79 or 80. Check that out. That's up on the dry sand this time. Haven't really recovered much from the dry sand at all. Everything's been from the wet. Just working my way back along the beach in the dry sand. Need to head off soon, so cover a bit of ground along here. It's there somewhere. Look, guys. It's a coin. But I think it's our trusty friend, the 1 cent piece, is it? Ah, damn. Not what we're looking for. So this is likely to be my last target, I reckon, before I head home. Quite a clear one compared to others I've had. Got to be said, I'm impressed with the depth of the Manticore today. I've been getting targets 18 inches or more, which I don't think I would have heard with the Equinox 800 that I had. I'm not sure that I would have heard them at all, and if I did, probably too sketchy to investigate. Whereas the Manticore really leaves you in no doubt that there's something there. So, I mean, even if you're not confident with the way it sounds, or you know, the target ID or any of that stuff, it's still very clear about the fact that there's something there. And on the beach, that's all you need. Okay, we've got something. We've got a coin. There's an edge. What do we got? It's green, very green. Rang up pretty high. Is it silver? 60s, I think, wasn't it? I don't know what that is. Could be I don't know, could be a 2 cent. I don't know, let me just give it a bit of a clean. See if I can get anything off that. Oh yeah, there we go. The edge is copper. Clearly copper coming through. That'll be a 2 cent piece. Still, we found it. Alright, that'll do us, I reckon. Let's go. Alright, well, we've had a pretty good run. Back to where I started pretty much. I've got about 50 metres to detect along there, but I'll come back to you if I get anything. But that's it. Pretty surprised we found what we did, to be honest. We found a couple of pre-decimals. I think I found an old shilling, probably a ram's head, 50% silver. We found that thrip, which is 92.5% silver, 1910. That very interesting little copper badge, which I think is related to the military in some way. I'll clean that up and we'll find out. And a really, really old lead bullet, which I think is from the late 1800s. I have found those along the foreshore previously, along the Derwent River here. So it is an old area, of course, so those things are likely to show up. But the fact that it was in the sand, in a bit of an area that was stripped away by the recent rough weather, is quite interesting. And I found a couple of other things there too, and maybe even a little silver ring. Not sure, very fine. Might be silver. Don't know what that is. I'll clean that up as well. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll get out of it. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, we'll see if we can get some more beach hunts in while this wild weather happens around us, getting rid of some of this sand, allowing us to get down deeper. Okay, catch you later, guys. Good luck out there. Happy hunting. See you on the next one. Bye for now.